Alright everybody, welcome back. So, apologize for the background noise. I have a generator running. We had a heavy snowstorm. Well, it didn't amount to much, but what we did get was heavy, wet, and obviously we some power lines have gone down and we are out of power. So I have a generator in the background running to keep things up and running in my house. So Today's video is this Taurus G3. Now, I did not need another Taurus. This is a G2, and here's my son's G2. I bought this because this is supposed to be a upgrade from the G2. The trigger is supposed to be better. The sight, I will say these sights are phenomenal. I'll get you some close-up video of the sights, but these sights are Glock style sights, and you can obviously go with Glock sights. There's multiple things that you can upgrade on these Tauruses. You can get a stainless steel guide rod, you can upgrade the spring, you can upgrade the trigger, and obviously upgrade the sights. You can get an extended mag. This Taurus G3 comes with 3 12-round mags. Now that's a good value. I bought the G3 for $285. That I thought was a pretty good deal. I don't recall what I paid for the G2, but it wasn't more. It may have been less, but today because they had the G2 in stock where I bought this firearm, this handgun, they had the G2, and it was the same price. So I wasn't really looking to buy a new Taurus. It's kind of looking at the Bursa. There's a new Bursa that's out. It was released at SHOT Show, I believe, somewhere right around the same time frame. Anyways, it's a 9mm, and I was actually looking at that handgun, but I watched a couple of reviews on the Taurus G3, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'll buy one. So I stopped at one of my local gun shops, and they had 4 on the shelf. So I said, yeah, I'll take one of these. And they had 9mm in stock. If you buy a handgun, they'll sell you a box of 9mm. Now it is the same size as the G2, but it's not the same size. This slide, and I tried it earlier, this slide will not fit on the G2, and the barrel is the same length. The guide rod, everything inside is the same size, but you cannot interchange these uppers, and which isn't a big deal, you know, because I'd rather have this style with this G3 with these sights versus the G2 with these sights, these plastic sights. And so it's been known for the G2 to have the rear sight screw come missing, and they obviously didn't put any Loctite in the factory because, you know, it comes up missing. And I was reading some comments last night about the G2, and there's many people that are waiting for that screw to come from Taurus. Now, this handgun was stamped, you know, Brazil. This handgun was stamped Georgia, but it's also stamped Brazil. The main office is now in Georgia. It used to be Florida. They've since gone up to Georgia. What's manufactured there, I'm not sure, but it is what it is. So today I'm gonna. So I have 2 magazines loaded up with steel, 115 grain ball ammo, and then I have 4 magazines loaded up with 115 grain PMC full metal jacket ball ammo. So I'm gonna run the steel. So I'm gonna run the brass first, then run the steel to see how it does. I also have another box of 50 of steel case, and then I have 100 rounds loaded up with my hand loads. And if I get to it, I have my ammo can here, and I have 124 grain. Yeah, actually, these are 115s, these are 124s. So if I get to it, I'm gonna I'll break into the ammo can and we'll run some ammo through this today. And obviously, you're not. I'll speed through the video, so you're not sitting here watching me shoot all 500 rounds if I get to it. So, all right, let's get to it. So if I have any issues with whether it fails to eject or whatever, I'll stop the speeding through the footage here, and I'll explain what happened. All right, one magazine. All right, one. Moving on to the steel ammo. And we had a fail. And we had a fail to load. 3 rounds into the steel. And another fail to load. And another. All right, was that 3, 4? 4 failed to load. Yep. Second mag of steel ammo, steel case ammo. All right, that one made it. Could be mag related, I will say that. All right, I'm gonna load up some more ammo. All right, so I did write down numbers on these magazines, so if I had any issues, I could, you know, keep that one magazine aside. Wish I looked at the magazine and set that one magazine aside that I had the 4 fail to load. Anyways, we're gonna move on. This is another steel case ammo. Move on, and we'll shoot this, see how it does. All right, no issues with that magazine. No issues with that magazine. Both steel case ammo. All right, number 3 on the steel case ammo. This will be 5 magazines of steel case that I've shot. It had issues loading, but it loaded. So I had one that didn't want to load. This is magazine number 2. All right, moving on to hand loads. These are 115 grain RMR bullets. All right, that was 12 magazines in, and just that one, what was it? The second magazine in that of steel case ammo. I want to blame it on the magazine, not the gun. All right, so this is gonna be the last round of steel case ammo, and this is that magazine number 2, just to see how it does. And let's go. All good. This is the 124 grain. Awesome. That's 18 magazines, 12 rounds in, 12 rounds each. Taurus G3. I think it did good. I am okay with it. Now the undercut's a little hard on my fingers. It's not horrible. The trigger resets sooner than the G2, and so yeah, the reset is actually reset sooner than the G2, and it breaks the wall. The wall is still long. You still have a long trigger on this, just like the G2, but it breaks smoother than the G2. Sample size of 1, mind you. The stippling on this handgun is a lot more aggressive. I mean, this, if you got sweaty hands, this won't fall out of your hand. This has real aggressive stippling, and you know, it still has the safety, same safety as the G2, and the I know when I shoot, my thumb is up on top of the safety versus down here on this the thumb rest, if you will. I ride the safety. I ride the safety with my thumb, just because I think it's a better grip for me. And supposedly, if you have your thumb down here, one of the videos I watched, the guy said if you ride your thumb down there on this cutout, you'll shoot to the left more than you will if you have your thumb up. Me personally, I've always, even with the G2, I've always shot with my thumb up on the top there, next to the safety or right below the safety. The loaded round indicator is different on this versus the G2. This has a window. The G2 has a flag on the top. I know you probably can't see it, but it has a flag on the top, and it comes up when you have a loaded round in there. And I like this style better. When you look down the sights, you don't, not that this flag was ever in my way of the sights, but looking down this, you have a nice smooth area down the sights. I like these sights. One of the nicest sights I think I've ever well, I can't say ever shot or ever owned, but do like these sights. I like the black on the back versus the 2 dots, because you just look for that white dot right there in the cutout and you're on. So yeah, so the Taurus G3, and this is the C model, this is the compact model. They have a full frame, I think it's a 17 round new G3, but this is the G3c, but this is the G3c, and I like it. I like the gun. It's a nice shoot gun. It is a little bit better than the G2, and I like the upgrades. I like the trigger. I like the trigger reset. I really like the sights. I don't know what more I can say. If you have $300 and you're looking for a handgun, and you want a reliable handgun, I think I'd buy one. I wouldn't hesitate. Yep, definitely. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions on the handgun, if you have any questions about the ammo that I shot, or if you have any questions on when I'm going to have another video out, hit them in the comments below. If you own a Taurus G2 or the G3, put it in the comments below, and thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel and you want to subscribe, by all means, hit that subscribe. That would be great. And we'll catch you all soon. Thanks. Bye. All right, everybody. So this is going to be bonus footage on the G3c. I'm going to do something that I've never done, and that is night shooting. And I may make the neighbors a little upset. Here it is 10:30 at night, and you know, but everybody's running their generators, so you know, we're already sick of the noise. So I'm going to add some extra noise here. So I'm going to stand and shoot at the same targets I was shooting at earlier. I'm going to stand and shoot at the same yardage. I don't know if you noticed earlier, I have an O-light. This is the Valkyrie 2, and this is a awesome light. I've never used it at night. I've gone around the house and flashed and just to check, see how bright it is and see how well it would work, and it works great, in the house, and it kind of has a little splashback because I have white walls, but that's another. So I'm going to stand at the same yardage, and I may shoot 3 mags, may shoot all 5. So let's get this started so I can keep this video somewhat under 20 minutes. All right, let's go. So everybody, I had shot 5 more magazines, and I forgot to hit the record button. And so we'll add those 18 mags on top of, we'll add those 5 on top of the 18 that I shot earlier. So that's 23 mags that I've shot with this gun. And no, besides that one magazine that I had issues with, and that was with the steel case ammo, and I'm certain it was mag related, but I haven't had any issues with any mags since. These last 5 rounds they fired off flawless, so, or five mags they shot off flawless. So so to finish this video, I'm gonna have 2 mags, and that's gonna conclude it. I wish I had the other 5 mags on top of these 2 for a total of 7 more, but and then anyways, let's do it. Let's do this, and so yeah, let's do this. All right, so the Taurus G3c, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. It's ran flawless. It's a fine shooting handgun. It is a little snappy, but honestly, I don't think it's, if you ever shot a Ruger LCP, those are snappy. This is mild. I'm used to shooting my 45, so this is mild compared to the 45. Yeah, it's a thumbs up. If you're looking for a handgun and you want and you have $300 to spend, definitely look into the Taurus G3c. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. And thanks for watching. Bye.